guys, so I wanted to do a 7-day update after getting Botox at Bio Spa Clinique Tulum. And typically you'll see the final results based on my past experiences and simply medical guidance within 7 to 10 days. At the same time, I hadn't gotten Botox for almost 2 years. So I wasn't really sure on what to expect. And I did notice after the 5th day that I could still see here, which some people, it's a preference when you get any treatment, right? Some people don't mind some movement, but that's not movement I want because I feel like it makes me look mean when I do that. And that's definitely a habit that I picked up from my mom and dad. Love them, mean it, but I can see the same on their face. And if you didn't know, and I talked about this in one of my recent videos, I started doing Botox over 15 years ago. So I've definitely looked at it as a preventative care. And then the other thing I noticed about 2 days ago was here. You can see here the line and here as well. And the rest I was really happy. Like I couldn't see beyond here anymore. I couldn't see beyond here anymore. And so it's very common in a Botox situation that you have a follow-up and you may end up getting more depending on how your body handles it, what you want your face to look like. And you want to keep in mind, you want to be more conservative, which is what Dr. Belinda did, because you don't want your face to literally be frozen like this. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the movie Christmas with the Cranks. They ended up, of course for TV, laughter purposes, he ended up having his face frozen to the point that he couldn't even eat and food was like falling out of his mouth, which is crazy. But anyway, some people think that's the normal and it's not. I can tell you as someone that has gotten Botox countless times, on average at least 2 to 3 times a year for years. And so I went back today for a follow-up. And so initially she gave me 35 cc's. And that was my typical in Atlanta when I was following up every 3 to 5 months. And so I had a feeling that it may not quite be enough for what I was looking for, but I was trusting the process. And at the same time, I knew, and I'm very well aware of, that different practitioners, different countries may have a different brand of Botox. They may dilute Botox in different ways. So that's something to also keep in mind. So it's not necessarily a one size fits all. And even in Atlanta, you guys, when I've gotten Botox in 2 to 3 different places, I had different results even when I was getting Botox, say, consistently between 3 to 5 months. So it showed me that, something was different in their solution. Like it was very noticeable from one particular practitioner to another. So it's not necessarily by country, a number of things can factor. So I went back today and she added 20 more cc's between this area, here, and here. So I will update you guys again in the next 7 days so that you can see the progression. And if you saw my original video, then this video and some of the behind the scenes shots, you can definitely see there's quite a bit of progression as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Feel free to check out my blog on BioSpa. Jackie, New Yorka, Dr. Belinda are amazing. If you are in Tulum, Mexico, I highly recommend them, from everything from their service to their professionalism to the actual service and results as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you haven't, definitely hit subscribe for all the things on creating a life and business you love.